I really don't think getting a platinum on something means a fuck. Unless it's a very, very difficult platinum. And I hate to be the guy to break it to you, but platinuming the Souls games is up there with making sure you didn't shit down your leg when you went to the toilet. It's just the truth, guys. Like, if you want to get an impressive platinum, play a fucking hard game. If you think Dark Souls is hard, you're in the wrong business. This is a boss, by the way. Missing old Call of Duty and new Call of Duty being really bad. And every so often you watch that old footage and you go, damn, I should boot this up and see if it's any good, see if I can get a couple of games and enjoy what I used to like. And I mean, it's been over 10 years and it's infested and riddled with cheaters, and the people who are on that game now are an interesting mix of people who never stopped playing and people who picked it up from a bargain bin because their mothers bought it them for Christmas, and sadly the naming on CODs these days is so confusing. It's like trying to explain to your grandma the difference between a Wii and a Wii U. Sekiro's parry window is so exploitable that you could give it to a fucking penguin, you could put a fish on a controller, and as the penguin picked the controller, trying to get the fish, it would parry the fucking bosses in that game. But what Sekiro did, which we're still paying for today, is it convinced an entire generation of nubs that they can fucking parry when they can't. And I think that's it for new releases. I can't remember anything after that. Of course, there's things like Destiny, but, you know, fuck that game. So this is when you start to panic. But the door's open. Do not dilly-dally in this room. I have no idea what dilly-dally is, but don't do it. But once you've killed all the zombies in this room, Kidman is going to do, you know what Kidman does, which is try her best to get away from Tom Cruise with the children. And Resident Evil 5's rocket launcher was amazing. Resident Evil 4 rocket launcher, amazing. Resident Evil 6, did it have a rocket launcher? Who fucking knows? They were too busy just gasping at how bad the game was. And this bit sucks, because the reticle is probably the worst reticle since Rogue Warrior. It makes it really difficult to see, and it's unnecessary. And I know the videos are quite long, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not that long at all. So, right then, does anybody want to defend the match mechanic again? Because I just don't think you can.